Welcome everyone as we prepare for Shabbat's Parashat Vayetzei. We're all experiencing a worldwide explosion of anti-Semitism, specifically in the Western countries, United States, United Kingdom, Canada. Talking heads and the pundits all have their explanations about what it is. But we know that the really underpinnings of all things is the ruchnius, is the spirituality. So perhaps if we look in this week's parsha, which is Parashat Vayetzei, that really gives us a blueprint of what Galus looks like, because this is the parsha that Yakov left Eretz Israel to go to Galus. Maybe we could find the understanding based on the Ohr Gedalyahu Schorr's teachings in this week's parsha. The Rav Gedalia Schorr teach us that the point of Galus is to go around the whole world and collect the Tusei Kedusha, these hidden sparks of holiness that are spread out throughout the world. And when we are finished with collecting those sparks, then our job in that spot of the world is finished. And indeed, we find many places where Jews lived for hundreds of years and suddenly left and really have never returned. For Spain, Syria, and other such places. The pasuk says, "Vayira Yakov es penei Lavan v'hini inenu imo kismol shilshaim." That Yaakov saw the face of Lavan, and it wasn't like it was yesterday and the day before that. Rav Gedalia Schorr explains that what connected Lavan to Yaakov was really the tzeitzis kedusha that were inside Lavan, that Yaakov was drawing out slowly. So what happened over here is that now his face is no longer the same, because he had completed drawing out the process of taking all the Kedusha out of Lavan. There was nothing left for him to be done in that space. Indeed, Hashem tells him to go and return to Eretz Israel right after this. He points out that when Parshas Bo, when Bnei Israel are commanded to borrow silver and gold vessels from the Mitzrayim, they called Re'ehu in the pasuk, which literally means your neighbor. And Re'ehu in all of Torah always only refers to other members of Klal Yisrael. So what it means is that the Re'ehu here are these Tzeitzis Kedusha, or these sparks of holiness that were still in the Mitzrayim. And then when they draw them out, the pasuk uses a totally different language. It says that the Bnei Israel emptied out Mitzrayim. They emptied them out of all the Kedusha that remained there. And then they were no longer called Re'ehu. Re'ehu means that as long as there's Tzeitzis Kedusha, they act to us in a Re'ehu fashion. But when that is finished, there's no Re'ehu left. Perhaps this is what we're witnessing now. As the Yemaisa Mashiach is upon us, that there's less and less Re'ehu in all these countries that we have been living for so many years, wonderfully and peacefully. We're drawing out the Re'ehu, and something else is taking its place. God willing, Mashiach will come soon, and then we won't have to have any more of these problems with anti-Semitism, and we only have the eternal bliss of the Yemaisa Mashiach. Wishing everyone a wonderful Shabbos.